Your phone helps companies predict what you'll buy. The bigger question is, what happens when police use the same logic to predict what you'll do? Welcome to Wandt, an AI-narrated technology video series where we unpack lectures, research, and ideas from Professor Adam Scott Wandt at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. This episode was assembled by artificial intelligence, using source materials connected to the professor, including lectures, notes, research, recordings, and earlier works. It is designed as a cinematic overview of those materials, but the final presentation may not always fully reflect the professor's precise views. This exploration focuses on a profound shift in the public sector, the adoption of private sector marketing algorithms to power the next generation of law enforcement tools. Professor Wandt observes that the modern world is completely tethered to connected IoT devices. Since the launch of the first smartphones, our physical and digital lives have effectively merged. These devices harvest immense amounts of data at all times. Even when they appear inactive, they are recording geographic coordinates, health metrics, and proximity to other devices, then transiting that data to the cloud. This information falls into 4 buckets: biographical data, online activity, location history, and purchase records. Marketing companies use AI to synthesize these buckets, allowing them to behaviorally profile almost anyone on the planet. Marketers have evolved from tracking what we once bought to actively engineering our future behavior, using automated digital profiling to nudge us towards specific choices before we've even made them. This leads to a central research hypothesis. What would happen if the criminal justice system utilized the exact same information and tools as a modern marketing company? Understanding this requires looking at the analytics ladder, escalating frameworks moving data from simple tracking to high-level prediction. The first step is descriptive and predictive analysis. It uses historical data to forecast future behavior, essentially looking at the past to guess what comes next. Law enforcement already uses these models to deploy resources to high-crime areas, mirroring how a brand might predict which region will have the highest demand for a new product. Higher up the ladder are prescriptive and behavioral analysis. Instead of just forecasting an event, these tools map specific user journeys to recommend actions in real time. For policing, this means moving beyond simple forecasting. It involves mathematically mapping how specific groups will move and react during volatile public events. At the most advanced levels, we find sentiment and clustering analysis. AI processes vast quantities of social media text to categorize demographics by their grievances or interests. This automation allows analysts to determine the mood and intent of an entire community at a massive scale. Finally, we reach the ultimate frontier of the ladder: attribution analysis. Marketers currently use attribution to sift through billions of data points to find the one specific advertisement that caused a person to make a purchase. Professor Wandt's research envisions a future where police use this same capability to sift through data and attribute a specific crime to a specific individual. The goal of this framework is an investigative pipeline where identification is driven by mathematical attribution, attempting to provide a layer of distance from the biases often found in traditional human intuition. It is important to note that these advanced, universally applied policing algorithms are currently forward-looking hypotheses, not a daily reality for most officers on the street. However, the gap is closing. We already see this in interconnected AI license plate readers, cross-referencing vehicle data across multiple states instantly. Tomorrow, a patrol officer could receive a real-time alert predicting an imminent crime based entirely on invisible data footprints intersecting nearby. The same tools designed to sell us modern conveniences are already mapping the complexities of human psychology. The evolution of digital policing forces a confrontation with the profound power and the ethical weight of processing human behavior at an unimaginable scale. Like, follow, and subscribe for more deep dives into emerging technology, digital investigations, and the ideas shaping our future. And remember, stay curious and want knowledge.